Oh, the candle just went out. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Small fire. Small fire. Oh my god, a couple of touches.
Oh, the alcohol. Oh, that's plastic
Oh my
smoke.
god. Oh my god. Oh, the candle just went out. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Okay. So, I am very sure that our editor is going to show you what just happened then. We had a little candle right here that's been going this entire thing, and a little skeleton hand here. It knocked into the candle just from an accidental spill of drinks, and as you can see, set it on fire.
Plastic smoke.
Plastic smoke everywhere. Oh, this is definitely the last episode. You can tell all crazy stuff's happening. We're setting plastic skeleton hands on fire. Oh my god! All right. The Gravedigger. Yes, I'm gonna have a. Oh, that is nice. All right. So, ooh, that's very. You like that?
It's
That's
hot.
tasty.
Spicy.
That might be the fire.
Well,
The
it's
small
possibly.
fire. I'm very happy that it didn't cause like sprinklers to go off. That would have
Yet.
been a good end. Not a good. That would have been a horrible end to this. Okay, so 2-second ghost stories.
Yeah.
All right. Starting with a fire, apparently. All right, let's get into this. All right. This story is from Cat Sup on Link.
Okie doke.
Cat Sud on Link. It's all in like one thing. There's no spaces here, so I'm just going to say it if that was one word. While tidying my laboratory. So her bathroom. Who says that?
Laboratory or lavatory?
No, it
They're
says no. You're right. Lavatory is a bathroom.
Yes.
This says laboratory.
Ooh, fancy boy.
Fancy scientist here. While tidying my laboratory, came across an unfamiliar notebook and opened the first page. Warning: the subject still thinks he's in the scientist. Ooh, I like that.
Fancy.
So she's the subject. I liked that one.
6.
6? Yeah,
Six.
I think 6 is good too. I'm gonna give it 6 as well. 6 boos out of 10. I liked that one. I liked it. It was nice. It was simple. It got to the point, but it was a good little scariness to it.
Snippety snippet.
All right, on to the next one.
Lemony snippet.
Lemony Snicket.
This one is from user Shouts from Both Sides.
Okay.
Yep. Shouts on both sides.
All right.
I've always wondered, what's the side for anyways? I asked as death escorted me to the underworld. Protection, he answered nervously. I don't know, maybe there's something scary on the way.
I guess. I give that 4. That wasn't that good.
Yeah, no, that one wasn't as fun.
No, you know what? 2. 2. That gets 2.
I'll give it 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. 2.
3.
I'm giving it 2. That doesn't deserve a 3.
I feel like there's that little underlying, like, then what's scarier?
Yeah, I guess. All right, on to the next one. All right. Bill 5. Bill 5. After being forced to starve and live naked in the woods for 5 years, my wife and I finally found the courage to steal some food from the man who has been torturing us. I felt my heart sink as a thundering voice shook the earth, saying, Adam, what have you done?
Ooh, biblical.
Biblical horror. I don't mind that. It was Adam and Eve, and they're forced to live naked. They've just been created, and they're forced to live naked, and God's like, and then they went and stole the apple. I actually enjoyed that one.
Biblical scariness.
I'll give it a, what are you going to give it?
8.
8?
8.
Wow, that's excessive.
I like it. Cyclical.
7. 7 boos out of 10.
7 boos.
7 boos out of 10 for me.
Whoa. Next one.
Next one.
From user MyPeasyRPZ.
Say that again?
MyPeasyRPZ.
Okay.
User. They say a shiver down your spine means that somebody's walking on your future burial site. As my husband walks around outside garden, the shivers won't stop. Husband killed his wife. Or he's going to kill his wife.
I don't know, that one wasn't as good.
That one was garbage.
That was garbage.
Garbage. 3. Because I get it.
2. You need to drink more, my friend.
Right. 3 because I get it. 2 because you don't.
At this point, you can definitely tell that we're at episode 4. I won't lie to you. I think we might have had some more drinks between the segments as well. Just a few little drinks between the segments.
Little sneaky on you.
How could we not? These are tasty drinks.
They're good.
They're really good.
Miss Monkey, professional bartender.
Miss Monkey, professional bartender.
Ooh-wee.
Oh my god, the drinks. All right. Sorry. From Lucifer, the cat. All cats are Lucifer. Cats are the devil. Cats are the worst.
Not untrue.
That's why I have a ferret. That are essentially like fur snakes. So
There's definitely a first snake.
which is still better than cats. The people of the town said a monster lived in the woods. I frankly found it ridiculous. For I was the only one that lived in the woods, and I had not seen a monster. She's the monster.
See what it should never have done there.
Yeah, I get it. That was funny. It wasn't scary. It was funny. I don't know. I'll give that 4. 4 boos.
Yeah, okay. I'll give it
I don't know. I like
3.
the way it was told. It's like that whole thing of like, if you can't spot the crazy person on the bus, means you're that crazy person, because there's always a crazy person on the bus.
That's true. Always.
All right.
Mine is from user Radiant Ninja.
Wait. Not Radiant Ninja.
No.
What is it?
Radiant Ninja.
Okay.
Radiant Ninja. I finally got into a comfortable position under my bed covers. I then had to pee. Look, I gotta say, this is probably the scariest story so far. That one, definitely a scary story. You get there and you're like, oh, I can't pee.
No. How much times have you experienced that?
Like a lot.
You get nice into a nice cuddly position, a nice comfortable position, then you're like, shit, I need to pee. Actually, no. Then you know what? I'm giving that. That is spooky. That is the scariest thing I've heard all night. That's 100 boos out of 10.
Yeah.
That's scary.
That's a scary time.
That's terrifying. What do you rate it?
Oh, I got to give it the full 10 booze out of 10.
Yeah, I have to go over and beyond. That is the scariest thing I've heard all night.
We've done 4 episodes of Scary Doodads. Scariest by far.
Scariest by far.
Next story.
Before the next story, it's making me look like an alcoholic.
Look like.
Drink responsibly, viewers.
Ooh.
I require a refill, beautiful bartender. Wait, who it is? My turn, isn't it?
My turn.
No, it's definitely my turn.
Yes, you're right, because P was mine.
P was his turn. All right, we've got new drinks.
Drinks ready to go.
New drinks ready to go. All right. Sapphire, Lickin' Rock.
Good.
You're all going to know I pronounced that wrong because the editor is going to put a nice little thing that says what that actually is. And I have definitely said that wrong. I told the genie that for the third and final wish, I wanted my family to be happy. Oh, I see where this is going.
Oh, it's going to be a rough one.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. And I started fading.
There you go.
I saw that coming. Their wish was that they didn't want her being around. That's evil. That's mean.
Self-deprecation. Rough one.
You know what? I'm going to give that 2 boos out of 10 just because I feel bad for that person.
Yeah, agree.
Like, they did like 2 wishes that were probably selfish wishes, I imagine. Then their third wish was like, you know what? I want my family to be happy. I want them to be satisfied and happy in life. And their happiness was then that person not existing.
Gone.
Like, I imagine, like, even if they were maybe a horrible person, like, if their third wish was for their family to be happy,
yeah,
they can't have been that bad of a person. Like, they had to have some goodness about them, but their family can't have been that awful about them. Right?
Sure. Next story.
Next story.
Mine is from user
Sorry. User
Mon.
Oh, it's a skinwalker, isn't it?
It's a skinwalker. User Mon Ghostwriter. Mon Ghostwriter.
If you say so.
I told her there was no monster in the closet as I picked her up and told her she could go to sleep with us tonight. I figured that was the safest way of getting her out of the house without him realizing I saw him. That one got me a little bit. I got the cold shivers. From that one.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I'm not like amazing. I'll give it 6.
Admittedly, I think this one was previously on Monkey's channel, something similar to that, with the mum and the daughter.
Yes.
Scary reaction
I think
videos.
that was in one of my trying to screams.
Yes. I feel like that was similar to that, so it got me deep down. I got to give that one a 7 boos out of 10.
Okay, I like that.
I like that one. Got me a little bit.
Okay, I feel I'm going to love this one no matter what.
Go.
This is from user Vertical Monkey.
Big boy.
Yeah. The note said. I feel like I can't do a voice because I don't know if this is male or female. It just said the note said. But it's in brackets, so this is a person saying this. I hate you, Mum. I've ran away from home forever. It took me 5 tries, but I finally got the hand right. Oh, sorry. I finally got the handwriting to look just like hers.
Ooh, that's another sneaky.
So like someone
stealing.
killed somebody, and then it's like faking the handwriting to be like, I ran away from home.
5 boos because it really didn't get me.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it 3.
Oof.
Didn't get me.
Sorry, buddy.
Didn't get me. No, you know what? I'm gonna bump that back up to 4 just because their name was Vertical Monkey. I'll give an extra boo for the name.
That's a fair point. Next story. User KP Hoffman writes, I've missed you so much, I whispered as she removed her clothes to take a shower. Watching her through the binoculars was painful, but at least I found her where her new home was.
Okay.
Stalker, good. Stalker stories.
You talk to yourself in the mirror lots before jumping in the shower?
No, it was her. It was somebody outside watching through the windows with binoculars.
Oh, I get
and
that.
finally found her new house.
No, I get it. I thought the previous part was her saying that to herself in the mirror before jumping in the shower.
2 because Monkey didn't get it.
Yep, 2. 1 because I didn't get it. 1 boo out of 10 because I didn't get it. Right, this one's mean because I'm intoxicated and I have to do the math of how many zeros that was. Mr. 7 million. It's just 7 and like 6 O's, so I had to like figure out
100,000.
No, because there's 6 O's. 7, then 6 O's.
Oh, sorry. Yes, correct. Oh, my bad.
So you made me feel I was retarded.
I feel like I'm retarded. I shouldn't use that.
No, you shouldn't. You made me feel dumb then. I was like, no, that's 7 million. You're like, no, it's 700,000.
It's alright, that made me feel dumb.
He's like, he's dumb. I'm
Continue.
smart. I'm very smart. He's very dumb. All right, Mr. 7 million. User, Mr. 7 million. Oh, never mind. My wife being pregnant without my involvement would have normally made me suspicious. Sorry, I haven't even read the second part of this yet. That would have made you suspicious. They would, like, I'm guessing this is again normally. Normally, that would have made me suspicious. I'm sorry, if my wife was pregnant without my involvement, I'd be much more than just normally suspicious. I'd be like, alright, what's the cuck? Accurate. Since we've been alone in this spaceship for a year, it made me afraid. Ooh. Ooh, I like that.
That's interesting.
That was
There
interesting.
you
The
go.
first, I think I jumped the gun a bit on that one. Like, the first bit I was like, how are you not, but I get it. Normally, I'd be suspicious because that would freak you out. The fact that they hadn't been involved with each other for a bit and she's pregnant and they're on a spaceship alone, that's creepy.
There you go. There's that alien from episode 3.
You know what? That 2-sentence ghost story was better than all the alien ghost stories in the
Straight
last
up.
episode.
100%.
100%. I know we were rating those out of 5, so me rating this over 5 doesn't count. But I give that a 7.
Yeah.
But even if I was rating this out of 5, it would have done better than what was the best we got in the alien one? 2. So it would have gotten better than a 2.
Alright, mine. Use a National Central. My mom says I need to start taking my schizophrenia medication again because it's unhealthy for me to suddenly stop taking them. But it's the only way I can keep her around. That wouldn't go very far.
No, it didn't. That literally is under your foot.
Yeah, that was a rough one. That one wasn't particularly great, but if you got schizophrenia or I feel like it's more multiple personality disorder of an issue than schizophrenia, but I don't know that much. I'm not a doctor. Not a doctor.
There haven't been really much good movies about multiple personalities.
Well, there was that last one that was about
Split?
Split.
That was a good movie. I think there was another one. I can't remember the name of it, but it had what's his name from Hot Tub Time Machine. You know, the main actor in Hot Tub Time Machine.
No. Next story.
It's a good movie. I recommend it if you can figure out what it is.
Yeah.
I know it's out there. Never mind. All right, let's keep
Good
going.
luck. All right.
Hey, you just told the story. Calm the hell down.
Oh yeah, I did. Sorry.
He's trying to steal my story.
That's true.
Mindbinder 311. That sounds like some what's that dude? You know, the magician? Mind Freak.
Mind freak.
Yeah, Mindbinder. It's like, I'm
Yeah.
going to show you magic. All right, let's get into this. Sorry. Mindbinder 311. During dinner, she told me she knew my deep, dark secret. My deep, dark secret.
Naked grandma.
That's not my deep, dark secret. That's their deep, dark secret. What's my deep, dark secret, Crimson?
I feel like it's still naked grandma.
No! My grandma's a beautiful woman.
Naked grandma. Naked grandma.
My deep, dark secret is I prefer cocktails over beer. Ah, tasty! Okay. Sorry, I feel like we've lost track of what my actual story was.
Yes.
Right. So, during dinner, she told me she knew my deep dark secret. What is the deep dark secret? As I chewed her burger, I knew she was bluffing.
I think we miscommunicated something.
Wait,
One, because I don't get it.
let me just...
Oh.
During dinner, she told me she knew my deep dark secret. As she chewed her burger, I knew she was bluffing.
Oh, because there's people in the burger.
Yeah.
Two, because I finally got it.
One, because I still don't get it. Alright, your turn, buddy.
Mine is trying to use
Sound it out.
Monchetti.
Use the English language.
Negative. Monchetti. I had a dream I was being dragged to hell, burning, and something in agony. I wake up with the doctor standing over me saying, "Whew, I thought you'd lost you for a few minutes." I don't think Scully gets it either.
Nah, I don't get
That
it.
one was a bit rubbish because if you're going to hell, you're going to hell.
I give it
buddy.
1. Scully gives it 0.
I give it like a 3 because I get it. And maybe going to hell's scary, but you're not coming back. Once you're gone, you're gone.
You're gone, you're gone.
Next story.
Next story. You can have Scully.
Okay.
Alright. Break down.
Alas, poor Yorick. No, I'm not doing the monologue again. Continue.
No, do the monologue.
No, I can't remember the monologue now. I've had this many.
Oh, what is the monologue?
What the?
I don't know the monologue. I just know, alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well.
4. I knew it. Anyway. Next story.
Smarty Pants over here knows the actual thing from.
You were going to say Hamilton.
I
weren't you?
was going to say
You
Hamilton.
don't say Hamilton. You don't upset the audience.
I
Say
would
Hamilton.
upset the audience. Alright.
Hey.
Alfie Ski 25. What a name. So this is in like apostrophe. So this is someone saying this. But once again, I don't know the context of who this is, so I can't make a voice. Finally, I am done with my homework. I turn the page in horror as I see it's double-sided.
Oof.
Oh, that's giving me like high school flashbacks.
Yeah, that was a that was a good one.
That was good.
Solid high school vibes from that.
I feel like I can relate to that. That one gave me relate. I'm gonna give it a 7.
I'm going to give it an 8 because it brings back very personal vibes from very recently.
Oh yes, it does. I'm sorry, buddy.
Scully.
Um,
All right, next one.
what's the word? Sorry, what's the word you use? Like
Oof.
No, it's something where someone doesn't understand what you're talking about, and they never will. Pain. He understands, and none of you ever will. His personal life that you don't get to know about.
That's true. Secret
Personal life. Crimson has a life outside of my channel. I know it's crazy to comprehend, but he has a life outside of my YouTube channel.
Lies. I live in the basement.
He does. I lock him up at night, and every now and then I drag him out, and I'd be like, "All right, we're recording Phasmophobia tonight."
Locked away.
Yep. I lock him up, and I bring him out. He's got his own computer, so I'm nice like that. But I go, "All right, you're recording tonight. We're recording some gaming videos. Get on it."
Okay. User Brian Hotshot says, "We found your daughter," the officer said as he drew an X on the map. And then he drew another, and another, and another. Ooh, I nearly set that one on fire. Don't do that again.
You were really bad at throwing this.
I got a good one before.
I don't know. Why do I feel like you've got a better tolerance than me, but I am drinking faster than you?
That's a good question. Did we all get that one? The daughter was just in bits?
Yeah. That made sense. I like that.
5.
5. I give it a 4. I give it a 4. I give it a 4 because you're not drinking fast enough.
Next story.
Next story. If he's not to this point by the time I finish this story, shame. Alright. Spency Fresh. Spency Fresh. What a name. That's a good username. Sorry, give me a sec. As death came for him, John's life flashed before his eyes. He remembered everything. His birth, his trip home, and the blank look in his mother's eyes as she held him under the bathwater.
Oof.
I'm sorry, but that one's actually a good... A lot of these have felt like half-lusted, but I think we've given higher ratings for some we really shouldn't have. But I'm actually going to give that a proper 10 out of 10 boos, because that was scary. Like, his life flashed before his eyes, and the last moment he remembers is his mum killing him. I like that. I like that.
I'm going to give it a 7. Primarily because that's a short life.
Well, we don't know how old John was.
Well, if he's a 44-year-old man being held under the water by his mum, he's probably made poor life decisions.
You are right. You are correct. I think we're ready for a refill because you held true to what I asked you to do, and you finished your drink in the time I stole that story.
Refilius Maximus.
I just said sold that story, but I meant to say told that story. I'm very drunk. Another drink, beautiful bartender. All right.
Ready?
Back with refills.
Refills?
Definite refills. Oh, I am going to have a hangover tomorrow.
Agreed. Alright, my turn. User RebVibes99. Like your style. Knowing the game would take several hours to download, I went to bed. When I wake up the next morning, I saw a pop-up window asking me to confirm the download.
Oh, that
sucks.
No, that comes too real to home. That's that's some gamer horror right there.
That is.
Mind you, in reading that, did you think of the game?
I did.
So did I, and we both lost. And if you're a 90s child, you understand that reference.
I didn't think of the game.
If you aren't a 90s child, you don't get that reference. But all 90s kids get that reference, and they're pissed off at us right now because you have all just remembered the game, and you have also lost.
That's an unfortunate time in life when you remember the game.
It is. But you all remember the game, and you've all lost the game.
I was thinking Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Because it happened to me!
It happened to you?
Like 2 weeks ago!
Oh, if that happens to me in like 2 weeks from now with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I may die inside a little. But no, that's too real to a gamer. I'm going to give that 9 boos out of 10 because that hits close to home.
I'm going to give it the old classic, a 10 out of 10 boos, just because it literally happened to me a few weeks ago.
With Baldur's Gate.
With Baldur's Gate. I tried to play it with Monkey, but
no, we were going to do a recording for Baldur's Gate. I think we still should. I think we should be murder hobos and do a Baldur's Gate recording together. Kill everyone.
Absolute destruction.
But I digress. Let's get on to the next story. Jim Davis fan. I feel like this person's a fan of Jim Davis.
I feel like that might be the case.
I feel like it may be the case. Please, Mummy, let us in. They screamed out. Oh, they screamed. I feel like I wish I needed to know that prior.
Yeah.
Please, Mummy, let us in. They screamed outside the house. Meanwhile, inside the house, a terrified woman desperately tried to call the police, unable to comprehend why these men were wearing the faces of her dead children as masks.
Oh, that one's creepier.
That was up there.
I reckon that was pretty close to the top of the line for me.
Yeah,
in the
of this entire
category.
series. That's actually well done. Like, if you'd flushed that out into like a full, like in one of the previous stories, a fully flushed out story, like her losing her children and then and these men killed her children because I like that actually. I'm gonna give that a 10 out of 10 boos.
I also am going to give 10 out of 10 boost because that one got me deep in the ouchies.
Yeah, right in the ouchies.
Right in the ouchies.
Right in the ouchies. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh because that actually was a good story.
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta say, Mrs. Monkey's currently by the door playing with some fucking. What are they? I assume you
Glow
cut this
sticks.
spot out. But
Finger glow sticks.
Wee!
Mrs. Monkey
Is
has
it
been
distracting?
monitoring this recording this whole time, making sure that it all goes the way it should. And you may have noticed throughout this series that we have been like, our eyes have been drifting off. And that's because Mrs. Monkey has been off to the side, making sure all this recording goes the way it should as we get progressively drunker and we're unable to look after it ourselves. Right now, she's off to the side playing with glow sticks, and it's hilarious.
She's making herself like these glowy claws. That is disturbing. Next story.
But we digress.
Alright, this one is by username God Away. But
Sorry,
I must start that one again.
Start it again, buddy.
this one is by username Guy Awakes. AWKS.
What does AWKS mean?
Awakes.
Guy is awakes, AWKS? Or
What?
it's guys awakes and you were just spelling.
I was spelling awakes for you.
Oh, because I don't know how awakes is spelled.
Correct. Well, not how this is spelled. That's
This
for
is
sure.
spelled a different kind of awakes. I get you. Keep going.
Alright. Give a man a fish, and he won't notice you dumping a dead body a dead body in the lake. Give a man a fish, and he won't notice you dumping a dead body in the lake. Teach a man to fish, and he'll be alone in the at the scene of the crime when the police show up.
No, I'm sorry. Hey, buddy. Here's a fish. I'm just gonna dump this dead body.
Oh, look, a fish.
Oh, thank you for the fish.
Oh, look,
I'm gonna find you the fish.
I'll look in this direction while you definitely don't dump a human body in the lake. Oh, look, a fish.
You
Sorry.
got a fish. You got a fish.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Fish. Look, a fish. Anyway,
Okay, how is that okay?
I don't.
How's that? Give a man a fish. He'll let you dump a dead body. It's okay. It's all
Teach
good.
him to fish and he'll be hanging out near a dead body.
Yeah. Give him a fish and it's like, oh, I don't have to dump a dead body. It's cool.
Yeah.
But if I teach you how to fish, you can take the blame.
Yeah.
What?
4. I've changed it.
One. That was like literally here's a guide to being a dumbass and taking the fall for my crime.
3. I feel like I'm counting down now because that was absolute garbage. It
Garbage.
was garbage.
Coffee. We're New Yorkers now.
Next story.
Next story. Lots 42. Do you know what the meaning of life is?
Small fisher people. At least 3 of them in a circle.
He didn't get the joke, but it's alright. We'll continue. Lots 42. According to the computers... Sorry. Read this again, because... According to the computer's readout, the astronaut's oxygen gave out 5 days ago. Well, that's not good. How have they not addressed this earlier? Why?
Seems like an oversight.
Mate, like if this is about NASA, it's like, oh wow, his oxygen gave out 5 days ago. Maybe we should address that.
That seems like
4 days and 23 hours ago.
seems like a poor planning decision.
So why are they still screaming?
Oh, that's horrific. Like that gives me dead space vibes.
It does. But side note,
Mm.
if his oxygen gave out 5 days ago,
Mm.
why weren't they freaking out? 20 minutes, 4 days, 23 hours, and 40 minutes ago, when for the last 20 minutes after his oxygen gave out, he was still screaming. But no, he was screaming for 5 solid days, and now they're concerned.
Good question. What is the answer?
I'm going to give that. I love space stories, and I love
stories,
Dead
yeah.
Space, and that was a good reference.
Yes,
Even though I just tore that apart into tiny little pieces, I'm still going to give it 7 out of 10 boos.
I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 boos because I love Dead Space.
Yes, and that was still better than all the alien stories we did in the last
Yes,
episode.
the alien stories did suck ass. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's worth.
Go watch it. If you're watching this episode, and you have not watched episode 1, 2, and 3, what are you doing with your life?
That's right.
Though I do slightly understand why you want to skip to episode 4 and just see us drunk off our nuts, reading 2-second ghost stories. 2-sentence ghost stories, not 2-second. 2-sentence ghost stories. We are very drunk at this point. But I do understand. But still, go watch the previous 3 episodes, you weirdos.
Putting a comma in is cheating also.
Yeah, it is.
You're going to write 2-sentence ghost stories.
There shouldn't have been no commas.
No commas.
And they're very short. Why are there commas?
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't be weird.
Next story. My story's from user iSlugger86. I wonder when you were born. That one's, I feel like, is given away by the 86. 25.
No.
No,
Wait. Did you just say if he was born in 86?
35.
He's... Side note.
35.
Side note. We are the same age.
Yes.
We were born in 1992. We are both 28. He just thought someone who was born in 1986 was younger than us.
Correct.
That lets you guys know how drunk we are. But I'm somehow less drunk to understand that he was dumb by saying that.
I'm really sorry to the editor. This is going to suck.
It's really going to suck for the editor.
It's going to be real bad.
It's going to suck so bad.
So, from a user...
No. How old would that person have been?
34.
34. Wait, is that right? 1986. 34. He is correct.
Hey,
He
man.
got his math right eventually, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Give the boy a bear.
Username, iSlugger86. Don't panic. This is your brain. I don't have much time. It can't decipher scrambled words. Get help. It's already under for you. Never mind. You're fine.
What the hell?
Oh.
Why were you just struggling so much with that? Are you so drunk?
I will show everybody.
You know it's going to be blurry because it's focused on us. They're not going to be able to read it.
Everybody can read things.
But it's focused on us.
Read that.
Right.
It's because it's written in a way that
ladies,
creates the first and the last letter of a word.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is very right about this. It is spelt with the first letter and the last letter are the correct letter. But then the middle letters are all jumbled up. And it's meant to be that whole brain thing about how even if the words are in the wrong direction, as long as the first letter and the last letter are correct and the others are jumbled up, your brain will configure the rest. For understanding, as like the word don't is spelled D-N-O-T. Which is a good one. I like that. That's like a brain messer, but without the audience actually seeing this, I feel like we need to put like an example up here. I feel like maybe the editor will do this, maybe the editor will just make me look like a weirdo doing this right now, but still. That was a good one.
Definitely going to be the case.
It's definitely going to be the case. Editor's just going to make me look like this, and now I'm doing it again. I'm looking like a weirdo. But still.
Next story!
Next story! Which is my story.
Your story.
Alright. Kilroy 137. I'd be more impressed with your name if it didn't have numbers in it. In
Correct.
fact, I'd be more impressed with a lot of the... I think some of these names haven't had numbers in them.
A lot of them are not numbers.
Have they? Names that don't have numbers in them. I bow to you, because getting not numbers in your username in this day and age is like an achievement in itself.
Crimson Stallion completely used up.
Monkey Magic or Monkey MG.
Mm.
Monkey, you know how hard it is to get Monkey. Monkey is taken across the board. But Monkey MG, no one has Monkey MG, which is Monkey Magic Gaming. But still, I digress. I wish I could have Monkey as my username across the board, but look, the world isn't so beautiful and rose-colored glasses.
Next story.
Next story! Kilroy137. I decided to kill off a few characters in the book I'm writing. It would definitely spice up my autobiography a little.
Ooh. It would.
It would.
It would spice up anyone's autobiography.
So clearly he's writing a story about his life and he's decided maybe I should kill off a few people I know.
It's Thursday and Mum and Dad decided to go picnicking.
Oh my
It's Friday and I slaughtered the entire village. Definitely puts an interesting spin on the...
There are only 3 left to go on my side. How many do you have left? Have you got 4? Or have you got 3?
I had 4.
You have 4? We are almost to the end of this beautiful Here for the Booze.
Ugh.
I feel like we should have refills before this ends.
I don't think that's a safe idea.
I disagree.
Agreed.
Your story.
From user UND Fight. UND Fight. UND Fight. I forgot to grab something. I'll be right back, said Mum. As she rounded the corner out of sight, the cashier began ringing up our groceries. She's forgotten like cream or something in the aisle, and you're a little kid, and you're like waiting, and then all of a sudden the cashier starts taking your items. That's a scary thing. My wife still does that to me sometimes, and it freaks me out. And I'm a 28-year-old man.
I am also a 20-year-old man, and I don't think I've ever experienced that.
Ooh, time.
So I'm going to give it a 1.
I'm going to give it an 8, because that one hits me deep on the
See,
feelings.
that one's more of a personal.
It was.
Like, I've never experienced that, so I'm going to give it a 1. He's going to give it an 8, so...
Yeah. It's the fear of suddenly having no money to pay the person while your mum runs away.
Can we just talk about this for a second?
No. You just cut it there. No.
I'm sorry, but he's making me feel... You know what?
I feel like in a COVID environment, that's probably an unsafe maneuver. Next story.
Next story. L deleted 1.
Ooh.
Even though that had numbers in it, that's not a bad.
That's a
Like,
good one.
it's unique. That being said, L deleted sounds unique. Someone else has L deleted
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
because he had to say I'm L deleted 1. Because if he could just be L deleted, he would have been. Sorry for L deleted 1. I'm sure this will be a great story that I'm going to love. I can hear 1 year into the future. How good would that be?
Interesting.
Like, shit, if I could... Sorry, I know I need to read the next bit of this to hear the horror part of it, but if I could hear 1 year into the future, just here, I would talk a lot during that year, just to find out, like, oh, on blackjack, I got such and such. You go to the casino and you know 1 year in the future, I need to actually bet on this. You make a lot of money. The lotto numbers are blah, 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 blah.
I would definitely.
Definitely. So easy. All right.
Easy.
Sorry. So in case you forgot, because I ranted on a lot there, I can hear 1 year into the future. Today, the noise stopped. Ooh, Sue, you're gonna die.
That's it's one of those scary, you're never quite sure when you're going to die, but then you know so things get
You
better.
definitely know when you're gonna die because,
Yeah.
because you can't hear into the... You've been able to always hear a year into the future, and then all of a sudden you can't hear a year. But when you've been able to, like, identify when that's going to happen? Because how many days there are in a year?
365.
So at 364, you'd only be hearing 664 days into the future, and then it would like progressively go backwards. So you'd be able to go, shit, on this exact date, I'm going to die for some reason.
I thought that was the idea of the story.
No, he said like, all of a sudden I couldn't hear past that day. Like I couldn't hear. No, you're right.
Exactly when you're in the future, you stopped hearing the future. Therefore, there is no future. We got there.
There are literally 2 stories left to go for me, and I think 3 for you.
3 for me.
3 for you. I am clearly very drunk by this point. What's the time? It's like almost midnight.
It's 23:58.
It is literally about to no longer be Halloween, and we started this at like 7 o'clock. We have been drinking since 7.
It's a rough night.
It's been a rough night. It's been a beautiful rough night. All right, go ahead.
My story time. I gotta pee real bit.
You just ruined the whole recording.
My story.
Wait, sorry for the intermission. You need to pee.
This is from user Amateur Newbie.
Sorry, say that again.
Amateur Newbie.
An amateur newbie. So he's an amateur noob. How can you be an amateur noob?
Like, just real bad.
Just real bad.
Real bad.
Real bad.
Real bad.
Real bad.
User Amateur Newbie says, I sobbed as my daughter begged me not to pull the trigger. It gets harder and harder to kill her every time she returns. Ooh.
That sounds like some Pet Cemetery shit.
That
right
is
there.
some Pet Cemetery shit right there. I still feel like it would get easier.
Would it get it? Oh, no, you're right. It would get
It
it.
would get easier each time. I feel like the first time you had to kill your daughter would be horrifically hard.
Yeah, but as you go, you're right. It would get easier.
As she gets more and more messed up, I feel like it would get easier.
So I just finished my drink. But I'm not going to refill it because look at this, and I am very intoxicated by this point. And that just happened.
Good to go.
Okay, that just happened. Alright, so he's got 2 more, I've got 2 more, and we finished our last drinks of the night. The Cold Flame. That's the username, in case you weren't aware. The username is the Cold Flame.
That's a cool name.
It is. And there's no numbers. There's no numbers. This user person got the name, the Cold Flame. That's a cool name.
Mighty 9 vibe.
The driver wasn't very chatty. So I checked my phone. Hey, it's your Uber. I'm outside.
Legitifier. I always get worried about getting the wrong Uber. Getting kidnapped and destroyed.
But you think like Uber's like it's pretty like up to date system, like. But mind you, it's a pretty up to date system. If something like that happened, I'd be terrified.
Oh, scared.
Scared out of my wits.
Properly scared.
Properly scared. All right.
Go. What do you reckon?
I reckon like that's modern, and that's like in this day and age. I give it a 9.
I'll give it an 8 because Uber. Just gotta read it. Read it. Just
Uber.
read it. Get in the right car.
Right. 8 because of Uber. 9 because it freaked me out. All right, your turn.
Ignore it.
Crimson, go ahead. How many do you have left? You got 2.
2. From Eric Schwan.
Wait, what?
Eric Schwan.
A rich one.
Hey!
Yeah, see, I got it before he did. A rich one.
Username a rich one. I knew my wife was an alien because of her green blood. I knew she was lying when she kept screaming, "You're colorblind."
Oh, I get that. I get that. He's stabbing her and she's bleeding and he's like, your blood is green. And she's like, you're colorblind.
Yeah, that's an ouchies.
Mind you, I feel like I need to do research now to finding out what colorblind people, because colorblind people don't vary, right?
Yeah,
Do they vary?
like there's all sorts of different colours. You can get red, green,
I didn't
all
know
sorts of
that.
stuff.
I learned
Red,
something
green
new.
is the most common.
I learn something new every day. I actually assumed that like colorblind people vary, like had just one set. But you're saying that colorblind people see red as green.
That's the most common type, is red, green colorblind.
That makes sense then. They're seeing the blood and they're like, okay.
Yeah.
I actually really like that story because
That is
I'm not colorblind, so I can't emphasize with it. But I get it. I get it. I am so drunk.
Can't empathize.
What did I say?
Emphasize. It's been a long night, my friends.
There's been a long night. There's literally one
to go.
story to go, and I'm very drunk. I'm so sorry. Oh,
Editor,
if
you
you
got it.
literally,
You got
we
this.
have a person behind this camera right now, and it's Mrs. Monkey, and she is like holding her mouth, trying not to laugh. You guys are so lucky you're not hearing her laughter because she is biting her tongue, trying not to laugh at how stupid we are.
Solidly.
Solidly stupid.
Next story.
So, I just have to say, I'm so happy that you guys watched all these episodes, here for the booze. It's been such a fun thing to record. We were sure, Crimson wasn't sure, but I wasn't sure if this was going to work. I wasn't sure if we were able to bounce off each other the way we have been, and it's been a really, really fun thing to record. This is my last one for the night. Shape 81. I was video chatting and dropped my phone on the floor. As I picked it up, my husband's face changed. He held his finger to his lips, as if saying, "Be quiet." And to my horror, he wrote, "There's a man under your bed." One was
that was the one that got me.
And you know what too? Even if the editor planned for these to happen this way, as I picked up the cards, I actually gave them a bit of a shuffle because I didn't want it turning out a certain way. So this was never meant to be my last card. That was really good.
Yeah.
That was really spooky. That was a good one to end on.
Well,
In fact, if I had planned for these 15 cards of mine, I would have ended on that one. 10 out of 10 booze is like giving it a realistic, and I know I gave like a 500 or something crazy out of booze before. That was me just being silly. 10 out of 10 booze is literally being like realistic of what I actually feel. That is 10 out of 10 booze.
yeah, that gives me sort of all the movies where you see all the people on like FaceTime or all those sort of messaging apps. That gives me that sort of fear where people
it's
see
modern.
what you don't see. That one gets me quite in the booze. So I'm gonna give that one 10 as well.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a really, really good one.
That's some scary booze. Final card. Hopefully it lives up to the.
I don't think it will.
I don't think.
I think Monkey's going to end on the best one.
Yeah.
A real, really good 2-sentence one.
This might have to get.
I feel yours is
rearranged.
going to be shit.
I feel like the arrangement of booze is going to have to change.
I feel like it is.
So this is from username Left-Handed Wave.
Oh, I already feel like this isn't going to be as good as mine.
Classic lefties problem.
I'm a lefty.
Correct.
Point taken.
As I woke up in the middle of the night, I heard Alexa speak. Okay, the security alarm has always been disabled. Ooh! Ooh!
Not as good as mine,
No,
but that was good.
that one is that one got me the chills through the back of my skull.
That wasn't an awful one to end on. I'm going to give it an 8. It's not as good as mine, but I'm going to give it an 8.
I'm also going to give it an 8 boost because that one sent the shivers up the back of my head. So 8 for me too.
All right, guys. So I don't know how many drinks we've had tonight. We've had a lot of drinks, and it has been an eventful night. It is literally past midnight now, so it's not even Halloween anymore.
Yeah, that's
All-
a sad fact.
It's no longer Hallows Eve, but it has been a fun night. We kicked this off pretty early, and it has been a fun night of recording this, guys. And we appreciate you guys watching these episodes. I know they've been periodically uploaded, but for us, it's been one night of just fun, and it's been enjoyable reading all these stories. But look, guys, thank you so much for viewing my channel. Thank you so much for the love and support you guys have given my channel. I've really enjoyed doing this. It's been an amazing hobby. My channel's now been up for over a year now.
Over a year now,
It's only just hit over a year now, and this just started as a little fun hobby, and it went from like just a few subscribers to a few thousand subscribers, and it's just been really nice, all the support and love you guys have given me. Crimson has had fun jumping in recordings with me. People like Reaper and Tug and all the other people I've gotten involved, and I just really appreciate you guys and everything you've done and all the stuff and support you've given me. I am very drunk at this point. I am going to be going to sleep after this. Crimson, do you have any words to say?
No, just thanks everybody for spending time with us. Thanks, Monkey, for having me.
Always a pleasure.
First time my face has been on camera in a very long time, so I hope this does well. Anyway, back to you, Monkey. Thanks very much for having me, guys.
Well, as always, guys, look, like, subscribe, and share my stuff. If you don't want to, that's fine too, but I'm glad you guys are enjoying what I'm uploading. And look, until next time, guys. Bye! Bye!